Hello, friends. I really send my greetings to the students and faculty members of the Sabarisa College in Kerala, which is affiliated to the Mahatma Gandhi University of Kottayam, which I know very well of. It's a pleasure to really be a part of your inaugural session, although I am at a far off distance in Madhya Pradesh. And my vehicle is taking me to the railway station where I would catch a train to reach the Delhi borders where the farmers are camping in a large number and will be celebrating the Martyrs' Day in memory of Shahid-e-Azam Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru. Friends, you have really chosen the right kind of topic because when we talk about the anti-farmer laws, we can also think about the EIA notification of 2020 and many decisions, orders, policies and enactments that the present central government is imposing upon the whole of this country without really bothering about what is happening to the nature and its people. The river valley of Narmada is witnessing the struggle for last 35 years, and so is Ganges, where a 70 years old saint is on fast today. It is very obvious that in the name of development, when the natural resources are depleted to a large extent, we do not even care about the carbon emissions. And great summits and conferences are held in Copenhagen, Paris, and the agreements or resolutions of covenants of United Nations are ratified, signed, but within our own country, India, which is rich in natural and human resources, no ruler, no planner is bothered about even a scientific approach to really utilization of the natural resources, which no one denies, so as not to change the climate and not to kill the natural ecosystems as well as humanity itself. Now, this is easily possible if we really have the development paradigm based on not only equity and justice but also sustainability and justice. And that sustainability is a term which is found in every report of the World Bank, international institutions, and so on and so forth. But no one really is bothered about it. Otherwise, they would have chosen the right kind of alternative technologies in every field, whether it is housing, whether it is farming, whether it is health or otherwise. But that is not happening. So, my dear friends, when you have Praful Samantra, our colleague in National Alliance of People's Movements, and others, you will certainly hear a great vision that would really not allow the climate change to occur, and it won't require funding, it won't require huge investments in the name of climate control again, but the action plan which would start from the bottom and come up to the center, to the national level. Exactly opposite is happening. The imposition of the development projects is from the top, and the Gram Sabhas, the local communities, especially the Adivasi communities which you are talking about, that have the culture of simple living and self-reliance much more than the other communities. They are not taken into confidence. They are not given the due space for participation in development planning, and today even planning commission doesn't exist. So the thinking and vision of the rulers, the state, is in the opposite direction, and hence the farmers, fish workers, laborers, even the cattle grazers, the dairy workers, all those who live on the natural resources with their human power have to fight on the street, and the Adivasis have to fight against the corporate encroachment upon their forests, their river valleys, their lands and everything. So it is necessary that the Adivasis, the original inhabitants, are given strength. They need not have the empowerment. The empowerment is necessary to be taken to those sections who really have the parasitic existence. So I wish the students would really take to support the people's movements, including the farmers' movements, which are the movements for saving all of us from the climate change. And that is up to you. You decide to give 1 year at least to the movement and then proceed with your own career, which also can be on the basic issues of transformation towards equity and justice. Thank you very much and wish you all success, not only for the conference but the follow up of it in terms of action.